And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park Lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go Giants! Yes! 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 Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here. Postgame, Game 2, San Francisco Giants, Pittsburgh Pirates. Giants win big today, 8-1. Glenn is back. He will tell us about his adventures in Chicago here a little bit later in the game. Were you able to catch the game today, Glenn?
I was able to catch it. I don't know about you, Eric. I know it was an 8-1 game, but, I'm missing the excitement of Giants baseball. Hey, there are guys in our chat will be like, whoa, you're just back and you're already poo-pooing. I'm not being negative, Eric. I just like to see good, solid baseball. I thought Pittsburgh sucked. I thought we were lacing the ball around. Pittsburgh they were putting the screws to some of those
That third inning. I think it was a third or fourth inning. Yeah, I can't remember. Holy crap, man. Hit after hit after hit. I was like,
the one that almost took his head off. They showed the replay.
Dude!
It was a knuckleball. Dude, he must
have felt that wake. Now, but after that, then he kind of settled in. Look, he had to throw a lot of pitches. He got through 6, but he did have 10 strikeouts. So his strikeout, but yeah, no, that could have got weird really quick. I mean, that's what happened yesterday.
Well, we're used to it, Eric. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing these games where you come on the show, we're together here, and you say, hey, what did you think? I thought the pitcher played well. I go, well, he played well, but he took another loss, or he had a no decision. Tonight, I didn't think he was perfect, but he got run support, which is something I don't see every day.
And how about that today? We talked about it during the Mets game, not so much yesterday. Now, yesterday, they blew away a 4-1 lead. That was a tough loss yesterday, but it happens.
Dude, I was at the airport in Chicago, and it was, what was it, 4-1?
4-1. Then all of a sudden, 4-3. And then they lost. Look, it's gonna happen, right? You got a young closer. It's his second save as a closer. Didn't go as planned, so whatever. But today, look, what I liked about today, from the 3rd inning to the 6th inning, there was a run being scored, right? That's what it was important. They kept adding on, and it was great, man. We had 3 home runs, 1 by Koss. I didn't see that one coming. Encarnacion, both of their first games back in the starting lineup, they both hit home runs. And then Willy Adames had a beautiful freaking opposite field home run. So that was good to see. Again, they picked up the pitcher, which throughout majority of the season, Logan Webb hasn't had that run support. And, it sucked for Verlander because look, Verlander yesterday, he pitched a decent game, right? He pitched a decent game, but unfortunately Giants going to do anything. But today, Giants were able to add on runs. Yeah, everyone's happy that you're back, Glenn. They kept asking about you. I said, hey, everything's fine.
Everybody but Anthony. I watched 10 minutes of your show the other night, and he said, Eric, I like when you do the show alone. So next time he's
doing that on purpose, by the way. He's
not
doing
when I'm not there. I mean, why would he do that, Eric?
He's trolling you, man. He's trolling. He's having fun.
So a lot of people might be negative, and I know we won today, so the negativity might be itty-bitty, awful thin. But you know what, Eric? Win or lose from this point on, A, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. B, we're a 500 team. Who called that? I wasn't here last week when I should have been here because they went 500. I said to Bernice, the one day I shouldn't be a slacker like McFly. I should be on the show. And we hit 500 and I was nowhere to be found. But now we're a 500 team. So you know what, Eric? Buster's got to go out there, do what he's doing now. I want to see the young players win or lose. I don't care if we lose the rest of the season. Do not do what we did last year and the year before and the year before that. Make sure that this fall, early fall, late summer, you get the guys like Koss, McCray, Encarnacion, if need be. Get these guys a chance to play, Eric, win or lose, so next year you make a more solid run. He builds upon the foundation he's built, and you know which direction you're going. As Dan would say over in NorCal, pick a lane. He's got to get in a lane with these young players. And by the looks of it, back to you, your old pal Matos might not be in the picture.
He may not. Look, I got some interesting things to say about what Buster's doing, and we'll talk about it after we talk a little bit more about this game. But Justin comes in, donates $2. Justin, our buddy from Massachusetts, says, welcome back, Glenn. Also, 7 in a row for the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, Boston's playing good. And look, you see who lost again today? The New York Yankees, dude. Holy shit, dude. You want to talk about a fan base who are absolutely losing their ever-loving mind? Yankees fans, man. There's Mitt Lab. What's up, Mitt? How's it going? Welcome back, Glenn. All right, let's do this. Let's get the housekeeping out of the way.
I haven't seen the name Glenn pop in anyone's chat since Glenn Hubbard used to suit up for the Atlanta Braves, Eric. Jeez.
Oh man, you're going way back. Here we go.
Now, today's Giants in review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
All right, here we go. Let me get rid of that damn chat.
There it is.
Okay, get rid of that. There we go. Cool. All right, final. Good guys, bad guys, 1. As you see right there, Giants are now 500 again. They scored 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Good to see. Pittsburgh, 1 run on 7 hits with 2 errors. One of those errors cost them a bunch of runs. That Tommy Pham weird throw, man. We'll talk about that. Webb goes to 10-8. ERA 3.2. Burrows gets a loss. Let's take a look at the lineup. Ramos had a hell of a game today, guys. 2 hits, 2 walks, was on base 4 times. And look, you know what? He actually...
Every player got a hit, Eric.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, I just had to rip that right out of your mouth.
You son of a bitch. Okay, here we go. Yes, every single player got a hit today. But one thing about Ramos, he didn't have a blunder on the base paths. He took advantage of that weird throw by Tommy Pham later in the game. I don't know what he did. He threw it straight into the ground. I don't even know what that was. Ramos saw what happened, took second base. Next thing you know, Devers right behind him, clobbers a bullet down the right field line, scores Ramos, and then the next guy, Willy Adames, hits a 3-run or hits a 2-run shot. So because of that,
right field, see where it went, Eric.
Yeah.
Wow, what a hit.
There you go. So there you go. But anyways, Ramos, good game today. Devers had a hit and an RBI and a walk. Good for him. Adames had 2 hits, one of them being a 2-run shot opposite field. Chapman had a hit. Smith had a hit and a run scored. Encarnacion, his first game back as a Giant, was able to get a big home run to center field. Jung-Hoo Lee had a hit, which was a double. Nice to see. Bailey had a hit with 2 RBIs, and Koss had a big 2-run home run in the very first inning, right? Was it the first or second? I can't remember. No, I think it was in the third, right? I think it was in the third. My bad. So there you go. 2 for 6 with runners in scoring position. It's okay. It's okay. Again, Webb went 6, gave up 7 hits, only 1 earned, 10 strikeouts, no walks. Good on Logan Webb. It wasn't exactly clean in the beginning, but after he got through that 3rd inning, I think it was the 3rd, and then everything else was going pretty good until the 6th. Gage had 2 innings, looked okay, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. And then Beck, look at that. A no-stress outing for him. Strikes out 1, doesn't allow a hit. and was able to close it out for the Giants. So,
and one of the benefits, Eric, of having that big 7-run lead after the departure of Webb was that you saved the bullpen. You saw a guy went 2 Gage, and then Beck closed it out with an inning. You really saved your, maybe those guys are your grinders, right? But you saved the meat of your bullpen for another day.
Yes. So you didn't have to go to Rodriguez because Rodriguez threw a lot of pitches yesterday. So yes, Rodriguez is good. You still got Buto, who's still out there. The guy you got from the Mets, he's still fresh. Bivens is fresh now. He didn't have to throw. Lou Casey. Joey, Lou, I love you.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Joey, Lou, I love you. He's been doing pretty damn good, man.
I know.
He's good to go.
How you have turned around. You've done a 180.
100%. Remember Joey, Lou, I don't give a shit. Remember that?
Yeah, well, we remember.
Hey, look, it's baseball. You don't know. Sometimes you just don't know. And it's okay. It's okay. Because you know what it is? It's about the game. Right, it's not about me. It's about the game. I come on here to talk about it and have fun. That's it.
Eric, it's all about you. So I know.
Shit.
About you.
It's not about me. No. I just like coming on here, having some damn fun. But let's talk about this, all right? There was a lot of talk, and maybe we could get your opinion. Matos got sent down yesterday. They brought up Encarnacion, okay? Grant McCray still on the roster. What do you make? Well, let's just start with this. Are you okay with Matos being sent down to AAA?
Eric, I'm not surprised, really, because I know it hasn't worked out. And here we are in first week of August, and it hasn't worked out this year for Encarnacion. But at the end of the day, he was still the guy who was supposed to play. Mm-hmm. Now they're going to give him another shot. If he can stay healthy, they'll get to see what he has. And that's what it's, as I digress, go back to what I said earlier. That's what it's all about. Get these guys their playing time. Matos has had a shot.
He has, right? We can all say that. We could say that. Look, in 2023, when he was a rookie, he got a lot of playing time. Last year, not so much. This year, not so much. But here's the thing. Has he made the best of his opportunities? I think that's the key, right? Like when Ramos got called up, he made the best of his opportunity. And you have to do that. If you don't, guess what? There's going to be other guys behind you who are willing to take over.
Yep.
And for whatever reason, and look, we're not privy to the conversations that are occurring in the front office. We just don't. We could sit here and just, we only see what we see on TV. We're not knowing what's happening behind closed doors. So maybe they're just not satisfied with the job that Matos is doing. Now,
I will tell you one thing, though. I'll interject by saying that if he's down and he's not going to play, did nobody even want him at the trade deadline? Like, what's going on here? I have to wonder what's going on within the organization and Matos. Number 2, if he ain't going to play, Eric, that's fine. Again, I digress and I say what I said earlier. Play the young guys. And if that includes Encarnacion in the list, that's fine. But Buster has to take this opportunity if he's going. I said all along, as much as guys didn't like hearing it, that I said this was a 500 team, Eric. Where do we sit today?
500. So
play the young guys and do what the old regime failed to do.
And it's a great point.
Know what you got going into the offseason, and then you can work the puppet strings and be the puppet master, something that Farham wasn't. He was the puppet himself, in my opinion. Eric's looking at me. Eric's looking at me like, did he just say that? Oh, he's back. You froze like,
man, unbelievable, dude. That was good stuff. I'll tell you what, and this is good. This dovetails nicely into what you have to say, because I think this is what Buster's doing. He's taking inventory to a certain extent. Right? Okay. This is his first year as president of baseball operations. He's getting a very good look on what does he have to work with, both in the 40-man, the 26-man, and what he has in the minor leagues, right? So this is kind of, and I think specifically right now, a lot of these guys, it's quote unquote their last gasp type
There
of
are a few of them
opportunity.
too, Eric. There are a few.
Right? I think this is a last gasp opportunity for these guys. What he's going to do, I think he's going to give some runway to McRae, right? He's going to give runway to Encarnacion, maybe even Koss as well as a utility guy, which I'm fine. But do these, because look, he had Matos, right? We could all agree or disagree on this amount of playing time. I get it. I understand. But he did have an opportunity. In 2023, he had over, what is it? How many played a player? He was in 79 games in 2023, which is a significant amount. It's almost half the season that he had. And he did okay. But in 2024, 2025, not so much, right? And again, we don't know. We don't know what's going on. But obviously, it doesn't seem like the organization is not high on Matos for whatever reason. We don't know why.
Do you have any?
Never know. No, I don't.
And
The
what I
only thing I
said a
can
few
think of-
minutes ago, then what I asked, what I said in passing a few minutes ago in my little soliloquy, if you will, what's going on over there in the Giants' office? What do you think the issue is, Eric? Well, is it the fact he hasn't responded, hasn't stepped up to the level that they expected?
Glenn, let me ask you this question: What does Matos do? What does Matos do very well?
Well,
Exactly.
If it was me, it would. He's not getting too pissed off. He goes up, down. He does what he's asked. But I'll tell you, I'd be losing my mind at this point.
Listen,
I'd be in the office saying, "Play me or trade me."
Let's use Yastrzemski for an example. His bat wasn't great, but guess what he had? He had fantastic glove. His defense was fantastic.
I don't know if
Matos
up at anything.
Matos' defense wasn't good.
He's average.
He's known, and we brought this up many a times, man. In the minor leagues, he's known to have a good eye. I don't want him to rehash this, but because you weren't here yesterday, his on-base percentage was through the roof. But since he came into the big leagues, his on-base average is not much different than his batting average, which tells me he's not drawing walks. So he's not being quote-unquote selective in what he's swinging at. And maybe the Giants are not. They're not liking what they got. They got too many of that right now, right?
Right, and not to whittle down what talent or maybe lack of we have at AAA, Eric. But there are a lot of guys in that situation.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Grant McRae is not going to be here next year.
Here's another thing. I think he's going to give him a run. He's going to give him a run.
I just can't see
Can you cut down on the strikeouts? Look, Glenn, in 10
How many
at-bats,
strikeouts do you have last night?
in 10 at-bats so far being up. Look, very small.
Was
Very
he at, like,
small.
5?
But think about this. What did he do last year? 5 strikeouts. He's got a 50% strikeout rate. That doesn't play.
So slightly higher above his minor league mark, right? And better pitching. He's
Better
usually a 30 to 40%. So 50% of the majors, isn't that? And what you just talked about, Eric, about our guys in the minor league system who have had a shot, maybe failed to produce. But there are guys who play well at the minor league level.
Mm-hmm. And don't make it.
Matos has played well. Look at Luciano.
Yes.
Luciano continues to rake and he has, Eric, when he's in the minor league system.
He's got the power, but look at his batting average and look at his strikeout rate. It's pretty up there.
Yes, and we have had a few guys who come up once they get a taste of the big league action, all of a sudden they come back down to reality, Eric.
And let's talk about this.
So isn't that why Buster has to play these guys, see what they got at the major league level?
They're gonna see what he has, because guess what?
Mm-hmm.
He just traded for a pretty damn good outfielder in Drew Gilbert. And
I got him on the fantasy team.
I said this last night. You're going to see him soon, I think. Guys.
I think so.
I really do. The guy, he was a former number 2 prospect in the Mets organization. Injury kind of damaged his shine, so to speak, dulled his shine. But if he's healthy, this guy looks like he is going to be a freaking player. And what is this guy? What is his attributes? He's a contact type guy, right? He's a contact guy. What has Buster Posey done? He's done it. Dude, guys, for those of you in the chat, it's not a secret. There's no secret sauce. There's no secret deliberations happening behind closed doors. There's no smoke lit rooms, where they're dastardly planning. It's obvious. Look at what Buster Posey did in the draft, and look who he picked up during the trade deadline. He's picking up contact guys. Why is he doing that? Because that's what he wants. He is going to try to mold this team into what he wants. The problem is you can't do it in 9 months. It is impossible, right? Go. You got it. Now what he's doing right now, though, is right. He's dealing with what has been dealt with him. Okay. He's dealing with what he's been dealt, again, from the previous regime. He's going to see what he got. He's going to separate the chaff from the wheat. Okay. These guys I want to keep. These guys can burn. I mean, that's kind of morbid, but that's what you do at chaff. You get rid of it. You discard it. So, and I think that's what's probably going to happen in the offseason. He's going to get
Gilbert
rid
playing in Sacramento, Eric?
Yes.
He's inside.
Whoa, you're talking about Sacramento. I'm glad that you talk about Sacramento. Let me bring this up. Let's talk about Sacramento.
Turn it loud.
Yeah, let's not that one yet. Not that one yet.
Oh, yeah. Dude, we're not worried.
Close.
We're out of sync. We've been apart for a week, and we're falling out of sync. All right.
Let's talk about this. Blade Tidwell, one of the guys that Buster Posey picked up from the Tyler Rogers trade.
Yes, he did. Mm-hmm.
Struck out 9 and allowed 2 runs over 5 innings in his River Cats debut. Fastball is at 98.5, and he got 11 swinging strikes with his slider and his sweeper. Let's take a listen.
Field.
Here we go.
The pitch, and Singleton swings and misses, and it was a sweeper, and Singleton was field.
Sweeper.
The pitch, and Singleton swings and misses, and it was a sweeper, and Singleton.
Oh, I thought he said it was the creeper.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's a sweeper.
The creeper.
So there you go. That is the newest guy. I would not be surprised if we see him come up to the big club soon. Giants are going to need some rotational help. You can't keep throwing Kai Tang out there. So we may see Blade sooner rather than later.
Kai Tang. Somebody else has given up 5 very quick home runs, Eric, since being called up.
Holy crap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see what we got here. Oh, the game, as a matter of fact, it is.
I think it's hard to, dude, we've talked about it on this show before, chat. When you get a pitcher who calls up, you call him up for the minor leagues, and he's only got a 2-pitch arsenal, Eric. It's going to be tough for him to survive. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Look at Wisenhunt. I know we didn't get to talk about Wisenhunt. He looked pretty good. He's got that slider. It's not
I'm worried.
Perfected. It's not perfect. We're going to have to the Giants are going to, and again, I don't know what his future is going to be in the rotation, but the Giants need him right now because they got nobody else.
I'm worried.
There's nobody else. After Verlander, those 2 rotational spots, who knows, man? Throw the dice because
somebody just mentioned James Tibbs down there in the chat. I had to shake off the cobwebs after the trade deadline and go,
can you believe
how
that?
the hell did he go from our farm system
to the Dodgers?
To the Dodgers farm system.
Oh, man. So he was part of the trade to get Devers, and then now he's part of the trade to get freaking Dustin May.
I was surprised, man. With all the pitching issues the Dodgers have, were you surprised that May was?
Oh, you know why? Because Snell's coming back, Glasnow's back, so
dude,
they had to make room.
Listen, the way those guys drop like flies in LA, I would like a little backup.
I hear you. No, I get you. I'm tracking. But
yeah,
again, to go back to this, Buster Posey has a plan. All you got to do is you're going to have some patience for all of it to work out.
Yep.
Look, this year, probably a wash, right? Stranger things have happened in baseball, but more than likely the season is a wash. Now let's just see what these guys have, right?
The season on paper and the standings may be a wash. I don't think this season is a wash when you look at what he's picked up.
Fair. Yes.
And the Devers trade.
Yes.
This is not a wash. Eric, at the end of the season, if we lose every game the rest of the way, this season is still a success to me, Eric.
Because you're seeing what you have. Because what it is Buster Posey doesn't know. Look, before this season, he was an owner. And how deep did he really get into this, right?
As of today, as of last week, I feel that next year, opening day, we have a much brighter future than we did a week ago.
Honestly, I agree. I think next year the team is going to be, I wouldn't say significantly, but the team is going to be better next year. There's no doubt about it.
You remember me before the trade deadline? It was creeping up, and I was adamant, Eric. I'm like, do not give up your future for a run this year. Do not do it. You can have a couple of runs.
And he didn't.
We got about a 5-year window with Chapman and Adames. We got 5 years to work on this project.
Correct.
Don't go all in this year. And I didn't think he would, and he didn't, thank God. And some of these additions have Eric, they have painted a much brighter picture for the organization.
Exactly.
I'm already excited for next year, Eric.
Yep, I know. And look, we'll see what happens. He didn't quote unquote sell, pun intended. He didn't sell the farm, but let's see what happens.
Maybe getting away for a week really, maybe it was really good for me, Eric. I think something was like, yeah, I'm revitalized. I'm fresh.
There you go. The batteries have been charged. There you go.
JG, I'll say, well, who is this masked man? Oh.
Exactly. Fuji donates $2. Dude, Glenn Fuji. This guy, every night he's in here dropping $2 bills all over the place, man.
Hey, you know what? $2 is $2. We're paying the bills, Eric. It's been
absolutely.
It was a rough year. Do the guys realize when you launch a show and you're building your followers?
Mm-hmm.
You know, dude, we got to pay. We don't just show up. You know, we got to pay.
Free. This shit ain't free, man. This shit ain't.
Let's do a channel for free. It didn't work out.
Right.
But Fuji, little bits, and all of you guys.
Who is your pick to lead home runs for the Giants this year?
Ooh.
I'm not going to add Devers because he got majority of them while he was at Boston.
I think Adames sneaks up and
I think it's going to be Adames.
He's
been playing some really good baseball. He's been playing some really good baseball.
I was hoping for that guy, but
and he's fighting something, right? I think he's day-to-day, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to leg out a single.
Again, not to, I know I wasn't here, so it's, in all fairness, I got a few questions for you I'll pop in during the show with. Were you surprised at not necessarily the guys who were dealt? I don't think any of us were. Were you surprised there were not a few more of those guys? Like the Wilmers, the Motto. You think there was more work to be done at the trade deadline, or you think they just...
I don't think... You know why? Because I think he knew he was going to be able to get a lot for Rodgers. He was able to get a little bit for Doval.
And he just didn't want to blow it up.
Because what he wants to do, and he got rid of Yaz. I shouldn't say get rid of, but he traded Yaz because he wants to see the young guys that they currently have. Are they the real deal, or are they just expendable? I hate to use those words, but are they expendable, or are they going to be a value to the team? Because look, this is all right now. All this is happening right now is leading to what's going to happen in the offseason.
Right.
You got this stuff with baseball. I mean, you got to take some time because, again, every year, Glenn, this is what I'm saying. Every year you have a draft. Every year you have a trade deadline. Every year you have an off season. There's a constant revolving door of talent. We were looking at this the other day. Matter of fact, it was on Hot Corner. Dan brought it up back in the 2021 draft. You know how many guys are left on the club that were in the 2020? There's like 3 or 4 guys of a whole. Yeah, they're all gone, all of them. So that just tells you it's a constant influx and it's a constant flushing, and only
heading to New York.
Yeah, exactly. And only a few will stick around. Because look, if it was that easy, it would be a league full of superstars all over the damn place.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
I like the direction. Let's just say that.
Yep, me too. I'm much happier this week.
Absolutely. Eric, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Hey, I like your little your avatar there. I saw that on Twitter over the last couple of weeks. I can say it for you, Eric. He got rid of Yaz because he took out the garbage. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Because look, he was blocking the young guys. He just was. And if he's going to be a free agent next year, so you might as well get something for him, right? But he wasn't going to blow it up. Right? He wasn't going to blow it up because if you get rid of guys like Ray or someone, guess what? Now that's just another hole you got to fill next year. And maybe they don't want to fill that one next year. You know, I mean, goodness gracious, you got Ray at a fairly decent bargain at $25 million a year, but you don't have this albatross of a 5-year, $30 million a year potential of an arm exploding. Right.
Yep. And I was thinking about that while I was away, Eric, and the fact that they didn't deal Ray, probably a good thing. I think we were getting ahead of ourselves with that.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too much. I think I was a bit too much.
Yeah.
Because look, and by the way, I got to touch on this too, because Glenn, you said it. Because what does Buster Posey have right now? He has a foundation, whether you like it or dislike it. Chapman, Adames, Devers, and Lee is your foundation right now. That is your foundation. And now you got to get some other pieces to help that foundation. Ramos, look, could be part of that, right? Lately, I haven't liked his defense. I haven't liked his decision-making. Today, he had a decent game. He's got to build upon that. So, I mean, don't be, start thinking a little bit. Don't.
How's it been between the years the last week while I was away? Is he playing a little more?
Oh, yesterday he had another error in the outfield. But
what did he do?
Just tried to bend over, pick up a ball, and he dropped it.
What is it? I'm telling you, dude.
I know. You know what I think it is? Honestly, Glenn, you know what I think it is? I think he gets ahead of himself. He's more worried about trying to get the ball and throwing the ball rather than catching the ball before throwing the ball. I think it's a little bit of that. Kind of like in football, right? Instead of catching the ball, you're already looking to see where you got to go before you catch the ball type of situation. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, the heads-up play today taking second, though. I like that.
That was heads up, man. Look.
That was heads up.
That was heads up because guess what? That single that Devers hit, that wouldn't have not scored him, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe Willy Adames doesn't hit that home run because now the pitcher feels a little bit more confident because he's getting out of some situations, So yeah, I mean, with him taking second base when Devers hit that single, he was able to score.
Well, here at Giant Sports Talk Live, apparently you and I are fresh as I'm fresh as a daisy. You've been holding down the fort, and apparently
I'm a little moldy. I'm a little moldy.
We're the breath of positivity around here this week. I don't know.
I've been kind of positive for a while, right? Kind of been positive for a while. Jay donates 20 bucks. Jay comes in and drops these 20s. Jay,
loves the channel, Eric.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
I enjoy the channel. Appreciate that, Jay. Thanks. A nice mix of critique, real talk, and accountability, while still appreciating a good game and good play when it does happen. Dan and Lou are a little bit bashing. He can't enjoy the win. Look, that's their channel. They could say whatever they want. And look, I may not agree with with what they're saying, but I don't. Hey, they could say whatever they want. I'm not gonna frown upon them. Sometimes you have to be very critical, right? And in the past, I have been, and I still am. When I go out there and I see a stinker of a game, Glenn, I'm on here.
Oh, listen, you and I
taking care of business, right?
I've not been afraid to call
no,
a spade.
right?
Hey.
Come on, you got to be able. I mean, go look at some of my past thumbnails. They're not exactly a glowing endorsement of the type of play that we see, but
no, you got to be fair.
But if there's something good, well, then you got to say it. It's for me, it's just about what I see. If I see the play happening and it's good, right on. If it sucks, I'll say something as well.
And I can't speak for you, Eric, but now that I'm back after the trade deadline, I think it's a little easier to kind of dissect these games because you know what direction he is taking now, playing the younger player. We didn't know a week. I kept telling you that. Week before the trade deadline, I go, Eric, what are we talking about? You have no idea what the hell's going to happen in a week's time. Now that it's gone, I'm glad it's come and gone, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And now we get a chance to see these guys. I'm not going to be afraid to see, I'm really excited. Me personally, I'm excited to see Encarnacion. Comes up today.
That's fair.
Swings the bat for a home run, Eric. Let's get a little consistency out of him. He's got the potential to be a 270, 260, maybe higher batter. If he pops some home runs, come on, just stay healthy. He was snake bitten this year, Eric. He's been snake bitten. The old injury bug, boy, he has not caught a break. He was hot coming out of the camp, and dude. Let's see what.
There's Audie saying, "What's up, Eric and Glenn? What's up, Audie? Our buddy Audie, Irish. Hey, what's up, Cameron? Eric, you're a cautious optimist. That's fair. That's fair. Toby, what's up, Toby? Man, we haven't seen you in a day, man. What have you been up to? What you been up to? Anyone know why KMBR got? Who got the? What do you mean KMBR got the boot? What are we talking about? What happened in KMBR? I missed it. JG, I just brought it up. Tidwell had a very good AAA debut.
9 Ks, I believe.
Yes. Hey, Graham, there are many ways to be critical. There is the positive way, and then there is let's just ran away. Eric, you have learned in your past what works, my friend. Thank you, Graham. I appreciate it. And hey, my condolences to you as a Yankees fan, because it hasn't been easy for you guys, man. It hasn't. It hasn't.
And doing a show like this, you never keep everybody. Eric, just last week, you were Eric Rothberg. Oh, it's all
Yeah, I
great.
know.
You can't
I
keep
know.
everybody happy.
You can't please. No, exactly.
Trying to please the masses, you'll please nobody.
No, I don't look. I just come on and just give my opinion. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Oh,
They don't like you.
I
They
did.
don't
I
like
forgot.
you.
Yes, they're out of the bunker. I
Out of the
forgot
bunker.
about that. They're out of the bunker over in Oracle Park. You know, they used to broadcast from the quote unquote the bunker. I guess they got kicked out for I don't know why.
What?
I don't. They actually got kicked out. Are they going to get a new place? Is that? Well, I don't know.
No, there's something weird going on here. What do you mean they were kicked out of their broadcast booth?
Maybe you know what it was. Maybe they're putting them in a different location. I don't know.
I think it's time to put a call into Glenn Kuiper and get the latest on the broadcast booth situation at Oracle.
Mm.
Your pal Glenn Kuiper must be in the know.
Oh, Glenn's awesome. Yeah, Glenn. Hey, I'm working with a couple of good Glens here.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, Webb. Would you trade Bailey and Ramos?
Just so you know that anytime you say anything good about Glenn, I'm going to take credit for it. Just so you know.
Oh man,
I heard
Bailey.
Dan do that a few times. Glenn said, and I'm thinking, I didn't say that. What did he say? Anyway,
I'm gonna have to start saying GK and
Yeah.
GC.
would you trade
You guys
Bailey for Ramos?
Oh. See, that one's a tough one because then if you trade Ramos, now you got a hole to fill. And Ramos is decent, man. Ramos, look, he's got a bat. He just has to. I think he just has to. And I think I've said this before. Slow down. Have you ever heard of the term "slow is fast"? Because when you rush everything, you wind up messing up, and guess what? You have to redo everything. That's kind of the mentality.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady wins the race. Even better.
There you go.
There you go. Even
Got
better.
it.
Now,
My
Bailey.
pearl of wisdom for today.
Bailey, man, look, is he a great catcher? Can he throw at runners? Yes, but man, that bat's got to play. That bat has to play, man. You can't look because right now the lineup is already a little bit weak in the first place. You just can't have too many zeros in a lineup. You just can't.
I wonder if Buster Posey's sitting over there with his feet up on the table thinking, I may have just filled I have fixed right field moving forward.
You know what? That's a possibility. That is a possibility. And look,
Maybe
let's
that was
not forget-
maybe this is a bigger deal than we thought, Eric.
and yeah, I think so. And
When
how about that catcher they got from Graham? You're out there. Graham,
He went out and got his man.
talk to us about the who? What the hell is who? Jesus Rodriguez, the catcher that they picked up from the Yankees for the Camilo Doval trade. It sounds like that guy is a player. I think he's a player. I just did. Hold on. When did you say it?
And Fuji's
Oh,
going to
there it is. I see that. Let me get to Graham. The catcher you got from us, he needs time. But one thing we do is spawn catchers. That's always okay. We'll see what happens.
I want to
The
channel.
guy's got bat to ball. Bat to ball. He's a contact guy.
That's what we need. That's what we need from catcher. But I want
maybe
to
in
channel,
a couple of years.
I want to channel the chat and channel in. Let's go to line 3. I'm really
There you
excited about this question.
$2. Does Posey pursue Tucker or go after pitching?
Good question, Eric.
Okay, I tell you, Fuji, let me turn this around to you. You've watched Buster Posey get to work. What do you think Buster Posey does? I'll give you it may agree or you may disagree. What do you think? What do you think, Fuji? Who do you think he goes after?
Let me give you some help, Fuji. He's already started to make some moves. He's nibbling at filling positions. I think he's going to build that pitching staff like nobody's business.
I think so. I think he's going to get a pitcher. I do. I think it's going to be a
And we ain't talking no
as far as
Verlander.
when we're talking about free agency, I think he goes after a pitcher and then again, okay, I take that back. Strike that. Let's do this again.
Take two. Yeah, we need the little waffle.
The clapboard. Yeah, I need a clapboard. In the off season, I don't know if it's going to be through free agency or through a trade, but I think the focus is going to be a pitcher. I do. That's what I think. He's said this all along, pitching and defense. Now, if something falls in his lap as far as a hitter, do I think he's going to say no? No, I don't think so. I got a feeling that he would jump on an opportunity if it presents itself. But I think that the starting pitching, I think, is going to be he wants specific type of hitters. Look, is Tucker someone that you would love? Look, hey, Glenn, 500. This guy's going to make $500 million, maybe even more. Because I did this on the show the other day. Vlad Guerrero and Tucker are very similar in their numbers with the exception of stolen bases. So how much did Vlad get? He got $500 million in 14 years. What do you think freaking Tucker is going to get? Now, I just don't see it. I just don't see the Giants going out there. But can the Giants afford it? Yes, but I don't think that's the direction they want to go.
I will say this, Eric. They have, as much as I'm surprised, they have proven this year that they'll spend some serious coin all of a sudden.
They will.
You go check the bank account of one Mr. Devers and Mr. Adames this year, and I'm telling you, they're spending some coin. Maybe the Brinks truck just pulled around the corner from the Rock, right around the corner, Eric, and it's just dropping money over there because they're spending it. I got to give them credit, Eric. Ownership spent money in the past 8 months.
Yes. So we cannot sit here and say that the organization is cheap anymore.
That's why I'm saying right? You can't say that they will not go out and sign a guy like
True.
Tucker.
That is true. I'm not saying that it's
but on the other side of the coin, no pun intended. On the other side of the coin, what is the level to which they're going to spend? I mean, sooner or later, everybody's got to have their limits, right?
Correct. But if you notice, they're doing all this and they're staying. Whether you like it or not,
they spend and they're still under the cap right now, Eric.
There you go, and that's where I was just gonna go, dude, Glenn.
I'm on top of you. Told you,
dude.
I'm in the director's chair. I'm calling the shots tonight. So back to you, Eric.
What the hell did you put in that soup? Holy shit, dude!
Channeling.
I tell you what,
my inner Eric Ramos tonight.
Maybe I need just to sit back and just let you run the show.
There you go.
No, absolutely. I mean, my God, think about this. You're there. It's whether you like the decisions or not. They are making smart moves. They're not spending like drunken sailors like the team down south in the LA Dodgers. Look, am I shitting on the Dodgers? No. But guess what? They're going about it a little bit different way than what the Giants currently are. Does it mean that the Giants can't spend? No, I'm not saying that. I think they're just being a little bit more smart with their money because look what you got. You got Chapman, Adames, Lee, and Devers, right? And you're still going to have a shit ton of money left over next year, right? You're still going to have a shit ton of money left over.
Dude, you're starting to put a lineup together, Eric.
You are. Now, look.
And we've had holes. But I think we might not see the finished product now, but I think we can start to see a finish line.
Yes. And here's the thing.
Yes, he's gone.
Is Chapman, could Chapman be better at the bat? Yes. Can he be better at third base? No. Did you see that freaking throw he made today? No. His defense is impeccable. His bat is streaky, and to a certain extent, I think his hand is still bothering him. Not trying to make excuses, but look, if you had a serious injury to your hand, it's probably still lingering around. Adames, look what Adames has been doing for the last 2 months. He's been doing pretty damn good. He's carried the lineup, so to speak. Ramos,
absolutely. What about Ramos? Do not keep me in suspense.
I know I'm like
Do not keep me in suspense.
Adames has been carrying the team.
There you go.
Jung-Hoo Lee carried the team in the beginning, then he scuffled. Now Jung-Hoo Lee is starting to look a little bit better now, right? So you got guys that are doing something, and Devers is going to be Devers. So look, the Giants got pieces in place to do something here. You're not going to be able to get this done in 1 year. You're just not. There's too much to fix. And let Buster Posey cook, and let's see what happens.
Fossey, don't get caught up in the recency bias, my friend. Flores sat out. That's okay. Jerar, 1 game. It's 1 game, Eric. And apparently it's a hamstring. So calm
that's
down.
Yeah, that's not good.
Calm down, Fossey. It's only a hamstring injury. We got arrested. We all know but the hamstring.
Especially the old guys who can't run, Eric. You imagine. You know how slow he is. What about with a hamstring? Well, a hammy, Eric. Come on.
Oh, hold on. Before I get to this, Fuji, I messed up. I missed one on him. He donated $2. Said, would Ramos do better playing in right field?
I don't know.
Not at Oracle. Not at Oracle.
Oracle.
Not at Oracle. On the road, okay, but not at home. I keep him in left field at home.
That was one thing Yaz was good at, Eric, at the end of the day.
He was fantastic. He was fantastic.
Was solid. And that's why he was good off the bench late.
Now, LD, you just hold on. Let me do the super chat, and I'm gonna think of something
flying in. I can't keep track of them over on my side here.
I know. Fuji, $5. Giants ownership might not like bidding war for Tucker. You are right. Posey will find it easier to sign pitching. What free agent pitcher is on you? I don't know if I want a damn free agent starting pitcher. I'm a little bit leery with that.
Calm down, though. Calm down. Has it ever been easy to sign anyone, Eric?
Well, with the pitchers, Giants have a little bit more success with starting pitching because you're pitching in Oracle Park. It's just friendly.
Wait and see that. I want to see how that transpires in the offseason before you. We're going to go get some.
There's a couple of chats in here.
Always tough.
A couple of chats in here. Cliff Martinez. What's up, Cliff? Great point, because this, I think, is going to play a huge factor. With the 27 MLB lockout looming, I think a lot of teams are going to be cautious about multi-year deals covering lost seasons. Can't see the Giants doing that with Tucker. No, 100%. Because we don't know. You know, it would be nice, Cliff. I know it's not going to happen, but you know what would be really nice is if they come out next year, sometime during the season, or even maybe this offseason, and they said, we have come to a deal. Don't even let it get to the deadline, and just let cooler heads prevail and say, we got a deal done. There's going to be no lockout. And let's move forward with freaking baseball. But that's Pollyannish. That's being Pollyannish. Yeah. Now, here's something. Now,
better to be polyamish than polygamous.
Yes, sir.
So, Eric, yeah.
Yes.
So, let's
LD.
see how it plays out.
This is interesting. Tucker is a good possibility, again, because the Giants can throw out the money. Ownership is all about spending now that Farhan's gone. Okay. Now, could you do this? Is it possible? Is there a possibility if next year, if you move Ramos to DH, you have your Gilbert in right field because he's a good defender.
Tucker in left.
Sign Tucker in left.
Oh,
holy
Eric,
shit.
you're cooking.
Dude, you see, you're getting me. I'm starting to get it.
I
might have to do a hype video.
I
might have to do a hype video. I'm getting the shakes, man. Holy shit, dude. If you had an outfield,
everybody jonesing for a video, Eric.
Dude, if you got Tucker, Lee, Gilbert in the outfield, and then Chapman, Adames, Schmidt, and Devers at first, and then you got Ramos at DH.
You realize it was a week ago next.
I know, Joshua.
A year ago, Eric. It was a year ago next week.
I know.
51 weeks ago. Or yeah, it'll be a week. It'll be a year next week. You broke out my favorite little thumbnail.
Oh, which one?
Remember Soto? He was the captain of the ship.
Wasn't that a beauty?
That's a year old, man.
I know. Oh my God. Was that great? Was that
good.
not
You
great?
do
I
some
had the
good ones.
Statue of Liberty in the back somewhere.
That was great. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, you steered it around the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Remember? And went around the other.
Remember my idea, Glenn? Get the helicopter. Fly him around the Bay Area. The kingdom is yours.
You like that.
Man. Wasn't that beautiful?
You like that, idea? Buddy.
Gosh, it would have worked.
Oh, you like
no,
that.
But is that going to be possible? No. I mean, well, I shouldn't say. Is it possible? Yes, but is it likely? No. JB, the first time I turned into the hype around Soto was electric. Oh my gosh. Do I got to bring it here? You guys want to take a trip down memory lane?
Well, Eric, wait a second. There's nothing to say you couldn't break it. Hey, let's book the helicopter. We may not have. Maybe we'll get a bonus this year. We didn't use it last fall. We could get the helicopter, and maybe we could fly somebody else named Tucker around. What do you think of that?
We could bust it out.
Is that Tucker coming now?
Wait, no. Hold on. Let's see. Remember this? Should we take a? Oh, you hear? You got a helicopter flying over? We always got helicopters flying over here. Oh, hold on. Someone, Rob Iman. Don't forget. Koss song. Don't you forget about. Oh, there you go. Don't you forget about me. There you go. Koss. You remember this? Oh, come on. Freaking load up already. Jeez, I'm old, man.
What's wrong?
Freaking killing me, man.
Ooh, don't you forget about me. Who is that, Eric?
Don't you forget about me. Who is that? Was that Tears for Fears?
Simple Minds.
Simple Minds. Oh, they're all the same to me.
Hey,
they're all the same.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh my God. Why is this taking forever?
Right on, Cliff Martinez.
Why is this taking forever,
Eric,
man?
are we going to have to do are you going down the street again? There's Eric going after the Xfinity, man.
Don't even start with me, man. It pisses me off. Freaking load up already. Here it goes.
By 10 mounted up on the wall, part of our
memories. Oh my God. Dude, hey, this hype video is 1 minute and 42 minutes long. Remember this? Remember this? My God.
Jeez,
damn,
my hat flew off. Sorry, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
And it's funny. The Mets were in town a week ago, Eric, and I heard the people around me. I was doing a little of this, and I heard,
hey,
it's
not turning out too well.
They shuffle. But at the end of the day, guys, still would have looked good in Oracle.
Dude. Yeah. And
they're saying, it's good we didn't get him. He sucks. Dude, I'd still take him tomorrow.
Oh, God. I know. It was fun. I tell you what, in the off season, it's fun. It's fun. It's just fun throwing this stuff out, right? Because as a fan of the club, you just want the best players, right? Can you fault people who want the best players?
Dude, we make our own fun around here with a long off season.
Yeah.
You got to make your own fun. Jeez.
What did you say? Do one for Devers, Jim? Jim?
Oh, jeez.
Jim! Dude, that gets the juices flowing, man. Oh,
it's not the off season.
I
know. I feel like it. Hey, is it November?
Tell me this though, if you guys really want to get freaking pumped up, could you imagine? Would this be a murderer's row? Because again, we don't know yet of young Bryce Eldridge.
You mean
But
Tucker,
if
Devers, Jackson?
Yes. Hold on. If you go Devers, Tucker, and Eldridge. Look, we don't know what Eldridge is going to do, right? We don't. But the potential, brother. Come
Eric,
on.
if they do, I'm flying back up home for a week to Canada. I'm buying a ratchet set at Canadian Tire. I'm coming back down, I'm sneaking over. I'm going to single-handedly ratchet all those bolts out. I'm going to move the fences in myself if they do.
Could you imagine?
Imagine that lineup and give me a short porch, buddy.
My God, and move Ramos to the DH spot, right? But the problem is you can't move Ramos to the DH spot because Devers is probably going to have to go there if Eldridge is going to play first. So,
well, talk to me about that, Eric. Talk to me in all seriousness. Are you in it to win, or is it about a 415-foot gimmick, the 415? Come on. If our area code was like 726, and we put the fence will be out in the cove somewhere, dude. Come on. I just make it legitimate. How many home run balls and excitement escaped the fans at Oracle Park because of that 415?
No, man.
Even the visitors, dude, there are some balls laced out there. And there's Jung Hoo. I mean, you can look at it on that side of the coin. Jung Hoo's back there, or any center fielder making. If you got a guy like, remember Kevin Pillar when he was here, spent a summer? If you got a guy who'll run out there and take him away, that's one thing. But, dude, if you got a home run hitting lineup, let's see him hit it out of the park at Oracle. Move that fence in a little bit, sneaking in. Maybe we all go heave ho, heave.
Well, to be honest with you, but here I'll counter a little bit because you could do other things than just trying to hit it over the fence, right? Just get a line drive with a runner in scoring position. That'll do just as much as a damn home run, right? If it's shot.
Just be careful, Buster. Better be careful. Don't build it all around Murderer's Row.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta have your players who, you're what I call the plumbers, Eric.
Look, and do I think the Giants can still have success without Tucker? Yes.
Plus get me some speed.
100%. I don't think right. And that Gilbert kid looks like he's got some speed behind him. Is he got like super duper like stolen base speed? Probably not, but I think he's got some speed into him. But let's just see what happens. That's all we could do. Just see what happens and let Buster Posey continue to do his thing. And just go from there. Remember, we won 3 World Series with the way the park is currently. So it can work. And by the way, there There was a graphic earlier today. They were talking about the longest home runs hit in PNC Park by Giants. And there was a name in there I totally forgot. You guys remember back in 2015? Marlon Byrd? Remember Marlon Byrd? Oh my God, dude. I saw that name. I was like, oh my God, I forgot. We had Marlon Byrd for like a year or something like that.
Eric, let me ask you a question. What happens in Major League Baseball is a fine line here. And some of the guys in the chat will instantly know what I'm going to go to. If I bring a baseball in to get signed, it's the 7th inning, and I throw the ball on the field, do they kick me out of the ballpark? You throw something on the field, you get kicked out, right? Unless it's a tradition like in Chicago, the home run ball, you throw it right back in. It goes right back in. And sometimes they're not happy. Some guys have been hit with that ball. Some guys throw it from center field right into the pitcher, for God's sake. But if you're in a ball game and you throw that something, any projectile batteries, I've heard of cases where they throw batteries. In Montreal, do you remember Henry Rodriguez? They used to throw Henry bars into the outfield.
Really? I didn't know that.
Breaking news. With 2:05 left in I believe it was the fourth quarter, Eric. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's third or fourth quarter. I'm just getting breaking news. Another sex toy has landed on the court at the WNBA game. So, dude, I'm wondering, how do you nip that in the bud? What do they do in baseball? Don't they just eject you?
Eject you. Yeah.
Well, these sex toys, these penises are being ejected onto the court, dude. So eject the fans. I was at the game Friday night in Chicago, and a green one. Yeah, I didn't throw it. There was one landed on the court in Chicago, Eric. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing worse than a WNBA player, dude, taking a dildo right in the face, I was going to say, but right in the head, right in the shoulder or throwing arm or
whatever.
I better leave it alone, right? I'm going to stop. Hey, take a new hat.
Nice.
Yeah, I got all kinds of. I got a new.
All right, hey, I'm gonna go warm with the coffee. Let's hear your trials and tribulations at the National in Chicago. Show the fans what you're able to pick up while you're over there.
I'd like to, Eric, and I don't want to throw you under the bus, but I have a feeling in my absence for an entire week, other than the hot corner, you forgot about something every night.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, signatures for soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com, for the best credit card choice for you. Visit BetterCreditCards.com, covering the San Francisco Giants nightly. Online, we are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
There you go. So before the show started, Eric, many of you guys know every last week, July, I head over to Chicago, or whatever we would call the affiliated city, or what's called the National Sports Collectors Convention. It's like, what would you call it? Like a giant flea market, a big show. It's the largest sports collectibles show in the world each year. One week, everybody gets together. So I was showing Eric some of the goodies I got last week. He's like, which ones are you going to show in the show? Because you got some dandies. So I whittled it down to you guys, I don't know, you guys want to see them? Eric says I should show them. Want to see some of the goodies I got? We'll wait and see what the guys say in the chat.
Look that way.
Oh, I think he's coming back, guys. I think he's coming back.
It's hot in here, man.
Geez, that guy on the screen always seems to talk when Eric. There he is.
There he is.
I thought the guy on your little avatar was talking to me there. You looked like Mike Tyson or something. So I was telling the boys I spend the week over in Chicago, end of July, early August every year, and I was going to show you some of my goodies. I got a rookie card of one Miss Caitlin Chen. I know I know Greg downstairs here in the building. He's going to be up rapping on the door. Can I have one? Can I have one? But I only have one. So sorry, Greg. Greg always says, I don't want any of those. And he goes, can I get one? So I get that. Oh, let me go right to the goodie from we were talking about KMBR's broadcast booth, Eric.
Yes.
Nice double. I got Mike Kruko. I got a bit of a reflection, so I move it around. Dwayne
That's
Kite.
cool, man.
Oh, you like that one?
I like that one.
A Dodgers card, boo, but it's Juju Watkins, who's going to be the number 1 draft pick. It's PSA graded 10. What do I got? Ooh, out of 199, we got a little Mick. Can't go wrong with the Mick, Eric.
Nice.
Can't go wrong with that fella either. You get an autographed pink.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah. What else do we got? I showed you a very rare board game card featuring Caitlin Chen from Princeton University. So that's a very rare find. Had to gobble that up. Oh, dude, now we're getting into the cool stuff. I saw this. This is a numbered, I don't know what it's numbered out of. I can't see with the glare in here, but they make the same card, but different colors, maybe, purple, pink, gold flake on it. And they're numbered lower, right? Just a parallel of the common. This was a limited. I think this is there's only 99 made, but dude, I could do a whole show talking about watching this guy play. The late Jose Fernandez.
Shame, man. What a shame.
His numbers playing for
he was awesome
team. I've never seen numbers like that for a team that bad.
He was awesome.
He was lightning.
Gosh, man, died so damn young too. Unbelievable.
Comes from, where he came from. Gets to America. He came from
Cuba, right?
Cuba. So he comes from Cuba, gets over to America. Dude, you should be happy to be here, but money and
out on the boat doing stupid things.
Other stuff, yeah. Stupid things don't end up well.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too deep with this, Eric.
That's fine. That's fine.
I got a few other ones I'll show you. You saw this one. Guys, in honor of Eric, we got a little Michael Landon going here.
Nice.
Little Michael Landon, because I know Eric's a big fan. He can't have it, but we bought it. What else? We got some nice Wilmers. We got a nice Wilmer part of his pants there.
Wilmer's pants, huh?
Yeah, Wilmer. Well, dude, it is what it is. Then I showed her. I didn't even show Bernice this. Bernice didn't know I spent the money on this one. The world's smallest Mike Schooler card. Bernice is looking at it going,
huh. It's pretty tiny.
Dude.
Pretty damn tiny.
The micro, it's called the micro mic.
The micro mic.
Micro Mike Schooler. So I got that one. We're down to the last. I got a whole pile I bought. I worked out a trade, Eric. Guy threw a couple of $100 cash in the deal, which I was all in at that point. He had a card. There's only one made. It's what we call a 1 of 1. Guys, I picked up a 1 of 1.
Hey, that looks like Willy Adames.
I said, is that a 1 of 1? And it's numbered right there. I said, I'll be taking that. I like the patch. Look at that.
Nice.
Nice patch. It's from the Clubhouse collection. It's from the Heritage game.
Nice.
Or something like that.
You gotta put that one in the case, man.
That one's back in the case. We're down to the final few. Just while you were getting coffee warm, by the way.
Yep, nice and warm.
I have one of these. Got a little, it's a little dinged. Eric, when I buy my T206s from 1912, I don't mess around. Look at the condition of this one. From 1912, our old pal making his third appearance on Giant Sports Talk Live. We welcome in Freddie Merkel.
There you go. Look at that.
Owner.
Look at that.
Look at the condition.
Nice.
For
being as old as it is.
Look at the corner. It's got a little
ding
fleck. And look, the rest of it. That's a beauty. It's a Piedmont.
Nice.
And then I got a reprint, but it's a beauty. Look at that reprint.
I like that one. That one's nice.
You like that? Look at that. Look at that nice, the gold. And one more, Eric, that you haven't seen. Guy says, Psst, hey, Mac, are you the guy with all the Shohei Ohtanis? I go, yes, I am. He goes, let's step over in the corner for a second. He says, how about I throw some cash your way? He wanted 4 Ohtani, what we call PSA 10. Best there is. Best condition. He says, I'll give you cash. And I said, well, I'll take the cash, but you're throwing in that card. And he said, oh, I can't do it. I said, well, guess you don't want the Ohtanis that bad. And you know me, Eric. I like the wheel and deal. I like sales. I got myself a 1964.
Hey, look at that. I wonder who that guy is.
Look at the condition.
Wow, look at that. That's nice.
I picked that up. That was one of my I like the condition. Dude, if it's old and it's all about the corners for me.
The corners, right? It's all about the corners.
People are like, oh, what about the centering? You know, if it's all, I go, I don't care. The corners, if they're sharp, you can shave with those, Eric. Anyway, I wrapped up. We'll have another show and tell coming up 52 weeks from now.
There you go.
My next.
Hold on, I got someone's asking for something from Cliff. This one's going to be for you. Good. Look at this.
What's this?
Oh shit, we got to get this super chat too. He goes, memory lane. We need Kapler planting crops and observing their growth meme as a 2-year throwout. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me get this a super chat first. Fuji, another $5. Fantasy dream, an alternate world where Harper, Judge, and Ohtani all sign with the Giants in free agency. I know a fantasy, but it is a what if scenario. That would be that.
Listen, let me.
Holy shit! You know how much? But that's like $2 billion worth of contract right there.
Can I sing it, Eric, for Fuji? As Billy Joel would say, it's just a fantasy. It's not the real thing. Lasers, isn't Coke the real thing? I got my Pepsi going tonight.
There you go. All right, Cliff, here you go. You want to take a trip down memory lane? This is 2 years ago. Look at that.
Oh my geez, Eric, what are you doing to me tonight?
It's all about the soil. Look at that. Look who's growing. Peterson, Kai Correa, Yaz, and in his hand is Slater and Doval. The guy on the far right, Nick, you notice they look identical? That was like his, I guess he was the interpreter, but they looked identical.
Honest to God. And Eric, Kai Correa, who does he look like?
He looks like Stephen Kwan.
That's who he looks like.
Yeah, he looks like Stephen Kwan.
You planted a Correa and you grew a crop, which is almost could have been true.
Yep.
Could have been true.
Could have been.
We planted the seeds and all of a sudden we got a Kwan. That didn't come to fruition though, but it would have been nice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here? Oh, look at that. Eldridge with another home run, guys. Holy shit.
Want to head down to hey, let's head down to Sacramento and get an update, Eric.
Shall we?
Let's go. Let's go down to Sacramento. Let's channel the music, the intro away with the guy with this annoying voice. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. The guy's a piece of shit.
Time for the daily
Eldridge Watch.
Who is that guy?
All right, here we go. River Cats. Gilbert, who just hit a triple, 1 for 4. Batting a 455 with a 1.4 OPS.
She's a real pitcher. She's a real pitcher's battle today, Eric.
Yeah, right. 1 for 5 for Fitzgerald. Eldridge, 3 for 4 with another home run. Rodriguez. Is that who I think it is? That ain't Jesus, is it? No, that's a different Rodriguez, right?
Eric, can you explain? Can you go up on those stats for just a second, please? Okay, you scared me for a minute. I was like, how did the guy get 4 hits and 3 at-bats? He's got 4 RBIs.
Yeah,
so the
4 RBIs.
Has either hit a slam or drove in.
Eldridge has got 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored, 3 hits. Oh, boy.
Look at Porter.
Oh, shit.
Who's
Weiss's 1-4, Luciano 0-4, Meckler 0-4, Porter, and the rest of the guys that are important is Eldridge.
Yeah.
Gilbert, and we already looked at him earlier.
Pitching.
Tidwell, Wynn's back, and he sucks. Tidwell goes 5 innings, gets up 4 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Again, that was his AAA debut for the Giants. So there you go.
Hey, Wynn rocking a 10.3.
Dude sucks. Again, a guy that's probably gonna
lie, Eric.
Guy that's probably not going to be with the club next year, I would think.
No, look at those numbers. The numbers don't lie. 10.38.
Look at that. Holy crap, man.
Win.
Wow.
Wasn't Dan all over Keaton Wynn last year in the preseason?
I'm not sure.
I thought
I'm not
he
sure.
was. I
don't remember. I think we were hoping for a few of these guys, but it got a little bit weird there at the end of the year.
Yeah. On an 8-1 win, by the way, guys, if you're just joining us, we failed to mention to you, it's an 8-1 final tonight in Pittsburgh. I thought we'd have a whole lot more to talk about, Eric, and here we are. We're playing 53-week-old videos, and
I know, right? We're going
Emory Lane trip to the preseason. Juan Soto. Is Juan coming?
Remember that? Oh my God!
How can I forget? You played the video 9 times a week. And there's only 7 days. Jeez.
All right. You want to take a look at his oppo? Let's take a look at Bryce Elliott. He just did that a few minutes ago, guys.
What do we got for stats?
Here we go.
Another Bryce bomb tonight.
A swing and a fly ball hit well to left center field. Castro and Melton are back. Melton at the wall. He's done it again. Bryce Eldridge, another huge moment.
He did it with attitude too.
Bottom of the 9th.
Wow, he's making a statement.
It?
Making a statement,
dude.
11.
So it was a quality at bat.
32
the game
for Bryce Eldridge here in AAA.
Bottom of the 9th.
A swing and a fly ball.
We try
the 1-1. A swing and a fly ball hit well to left center field. Castro and Melton are back. Melton at the wall. He's done it again.
There you go.
Dude, you know what? You and I have had our battles, and we've talked to the chat. One week I changed my mind like I changed my socks. But you give him a shot in September, Eric. Give him some at-bats.
He might. He's doing something.
Then do you call up Luciano?
I tell you what, I still want him to cook for the simple fact I just want him to be ready to go. But hey, they may. We'll see.
You were talking about Murderers Row? Dude, if Luciano came up and could hit bombs, you got Eldridge up and can hit bombs, and you got Devers, and you got Adames, and you've got Chapman, and you've got Ramos.
Hey, maybe in September, maybe both Gilbert and Eldridge come up. Maybe both of them come up.
Could we please skip August? Just
get straight to September. That's a possibility.
Yeah, I want to sing that song tonight, Eric. Wake me up when September comes.
Oh, isn't that Green Day? Yeah. Yep.
Wake me up. Yeah, Luciano's all bombs and no average, but dude, like if everybody's hitting them, join the party.
And that's a good point. We'll say at the major league level, you're not going to get a meatball of 1-1 count, but great for Eldridge. Hope he becomes the face of the fan. Yeah, so absolutely, Cliff. Absolutely. And that's why I'm saying I just want to make sure he's ready to go. I mean, the organization is going to know. I don't think they're going to rush him. Buster Posey's already come out and said they're not going to rush the guy. So we'll see. We'll see.
But he's building a little momentum too, Eric. You're seeing
good on LD
activity every week here.
Right.
He's developing.
That's all you can do.
Doing there. That's all you can do. Sacramento's not about winning and losing. It's development, Eric.
Yes, correct. Absolutely. 100%. It's all about developing the guys for the big club. Right. Correct. Nostradamus, was he? Oh, did I miss him? I didn't miss him, did I?
You didn't miss to Nostradamus. You know what they would do, Eric? If I could contact tomorrow for what we pay, by the way, if I could contact the StreamYard, no, you know what they need to do? They need to have a setup like we have in our email, where you can type in like keywords and the chat will break down.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Thomas and all his come up. You know
what? I wouldn't be surprised if they pushed that out in one of these updates. I would not be surprised. Okay, I see him. I see him now. All right, let's do this, man. He's in Glenn. He has not missed the show.
Oh, I've missed the music. I've missed. We need a guy who can. We need a Nostradamus voice. That's what we need.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Give me a shot at it tonight. Give me a shot.
You want to get a shot? All right, let's see you.
Give me a shot. Give me a shot. I've never gotten a chance. Oh, dude, it sounds good already.
Okay, there's two of them. I'll put up the first one.
Okay, well, I'll do the first one. You do the second one.
Okay, here we
Take
go.
It Ahoy, matey. The order returneth on the wings of fair winds. Arr. The sea Goliath flag flies o'er the mast on the day for all to see afar.
One-Eyed Willie is never say.
It's hard to beat me.
Die cry.
Wait a sec. Wait.
Run a shot across the end.
Hold on. Eric, you take a mulligan. You froze up bad. You got to get a mulligan to be fair. Okay?
Of course I did. Let's try this again. One-Eyed Willie. His never say die. Start the music again.
You got to have a fair shot at it. I want you to do this right. You're freezing up like a mad. Come on.
Of course I was. Of course I was.
When was Nostradamus around? I think that's when your internet's from.
Yeah, probably. Dude,
all right.
Never fails. Never fails.
Again.
Try this. Let's try this again.
Clapper.
Are we doing yours too?
Oh, I've already done mine.
Okay, here we go. One-Eyed Willie is never say die cry. Will run a shot across the enemy bow. On the morrow, Orange will be calling a stern. Yar! Ray! From afore upon the gleaming prow. Love it! I love it, man.
I like doing mine. I like that.
I love it, dude. Isn't it freaking awesome?
Across the bow. I felt like you were going to fire cannonballs at any minute.
Dude, I love it. He came in yesterday with some more pirate stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to work on? And it's a lot of work, guys. So even if I do like one a week, you could fill a big segment. I want to have like at the end of the year, Eric, next July, I want to do the best of. And have like one quote, you yelling or you going, whoa, 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 whoa. Or, if you don't have anything good to say, we'll just go, here's Eric. I'm going to warm up my coffee. Little snippets, the best of.
Oh my God. That would be, that's going to be something.
The guys don't realize how much work it is. Jesus.
There's a lot.
You and I have great intentions. And that's as far as they go.
I know, right? Yeah. It's tough,
those
man.
Videos, dude. You got to sit and make those videos. And
dude. Yeah.
And then I got our production guy. He's like, I haven't gotten paid for the last batch yet. Oh, matey. I think I'll be walking the plank.
Oh my gosh.
I want to get out of here soon.
Let's get out of here. All right, real quick. Let's recap.
More breaking news. First, it was the dildos again on the court in the WNBA. More breaking news. Sad news for you, Eric. I will be late tomorrow night. I just got back. I'm going on the missing list. I will be at who are we playing tomorrow? I'm going to be at the game. I don't know who we're playing, but I'm going to be at the game. The Valkyries, it's a home game tomorrow night, 7:30. So 7:30, 8:30. I might check in at the end of the show. You keep it rolling and then what I'll do is I'll sit here and watch it and keep it on. He's been on 3 hours. Been on 3 hours. I'll jump on.
Sounds good. Perfect. Why not? 3 hours.
I'll sit here and watch for a while. Make you hear it.
Nice. Hey, recap. Giants win big today, 8-1. Logan Webb went out there and dealt. Giants kept tacking on. Third inning, fourth inning, fifth inning, sixth inning. They kept adding runs, which was nice to see. And again, Logan Webb looked good. Tomorrow, Robbie Ray against Andrew Heaney. It's going to be an early game. Glenn, 9:35 start. 9:35 start. So maybe they could get a series win tomorrow. You got your two best guys going out there. You should have won the night before, but
Robbie,
hey,
tomorrow night, we've already done this in the hot corner. We'll tackle that tomorrow. Because
thanks, Shardo.
No, that'll give us some time to think about it. And you got another big one down. We can't forget about the super chats.
JB donating 5 Australian, says Posey had 17.
Sorry, JB. Eric will return right after this.
Had bats in 2009 with a 118 batting average. Look what happened in 2010. I seem to be his rookie year.
Eric, you want to repeat that for JB? Again?
Go ahead. You take this one.
All right. Posey, he had 17 at-bats in 2009 with a 118 batting average. Oh, my goodness. Look what then happened in 2010. I dare say we see Eldridge in September. Maybe. 2026 is going to be his rookie year.
That's high possibility.
All I can say to that is 17 at-bats early, low batting average. Don't expect some miracle 300 Bailey next year. I just would not hold out for that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, let's get the hell out of here. Guys, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.
Eric Buster Posey special, off the field as well as on the field. So I like what I'm saying.
That is a fact.
I like what I'm saying.
There's no doubt about that.
Hey, good to be back with you, buddy. Good to see your ugly mug again and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, how about that? We'll do it all again tomorrow. Well, you'll be in a little bit later. You're going to go watch some basketball, but I'll be down here, hold down the fort. Maybe
watch basketball. I'm going to be watching for flying dildos. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus. Thanks, Jay.
Hey, Jay, man. Good God, Jay, man.
Jay helps.
Jay,
supporter of the channel, Eric.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You're awesome.
Appreciate everybody who helps us. You support. Dude, they're supporting the channel, keeping us on the air. The lights are on. That's a good sign.
Lights are on. Exactly. 100%. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Do it all over again. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.